I can see like the outline of like the ravine, like here, obviously. So I was like, okay, well, I can't go that way, so I need to go around. And then kind of as I'm going this way more, I see that there's a jump that looks doable to me here, and I was like, okay, well, I can do that. And so now apparently, so Sapnap went around. So off the beginning, he wasn't ready whenever I ran, and so he followed his compass, and so he went around through the forest, obviously. And so instead of ending up on this side, Sapnap ended up on the other side of the ravine, which I didn't know because there's 5 people and I wasn't counting heads. But like I don't know, do I ever even see Sapnap? Like I'm not even sure if I ever see him. Like I don't know where he told me he ran behind these hay bales, because I asked him, I was like, where'd you even come from? But I don't see him, so he must be, unless he comes after this, which maybe he did. Maybe he came after this, but he must be right, like just behind me, or I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where Sapnap is, honestly. But
There's a ravine. I'm going around.
And then I was like, oh god, okay. I was just about to leave, and then Sapnap knocked me down.
Oh my god!
Let me turn this down.
Get blocks, guys. Get blocks.
Okay, he's stuck. Get blocks. Get blocks.
down there.
There's a tree in the ravine. This has happened twice in Manhunt. The thing is, I don't think people said how rare it is to have a tree in a ravine. Like I don't think it's that rare when there's a village like crossing over a ravine. I'm pretty sure it's more likely because like see the village pathing like to the left there, like the dirt, whatever that's there. I think that makes it more likely. I don't know how that works. But I will say this. People always talk about like, oh, they always have like stuff off the spawn, like villages and, you know, so on and so forth. And there's a couple of reasons for that. One, because Callahan scouts out seeds for us beforehand, usually to make sure we don't have like we're not going to spawn in like an ocean biome or something. Like that'd be ridiculous. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is, if I die like super early, then we just go again. And so obviously I'm more likely to survive if there's something off the beginning that's going to help me, like a village or a portal or a chest or anything that can give me something. So it makes it way more likely that it's gonna be. And in the main video, I did a cut like right after this where people were like, "Oh, his wood turned like immediately into planks, therefore he was cheating."
Wait, guys, wait, he has a tree.
But in the uncut, you just see.
Go.
I was trying to time it with the music, so. I was trying to here like I took forever there, but I was thinking, I was like, okay, do I want to instantly make a crafting table? And then I thought, I might need the blocks to tower out, so I didn't make a crafting table where I could have made a sword. Come on. And then I see, I was debating what I should do here, because go. This is annoying. Okay, well, whatever. I don't know how YouTube controls work. But see here, I kind of turned because I saw the edge of this drop, and I was like, okay, I don't know, I don't want to like fall, and but I thought maybe it'd be kind of steep. And then here I'm like, oh god, this is much deeper than I thought it would be. And then obviously there's lava at the bottom, so I was like, okay. So I start to kind of turn, and then I realized like, okay, well, yeah. And then I go here, and then I realized like, oh god, he's gonna knock me off. So I just quickly jump to the water. And Sapnap jumped to the block there. So he was, I think he was like talking about how he was trapped because he had nothing. He didn't have anything, so he couldn't, like, what is he supposed to do? If he jumps down to me, then I'll knock him back. So obviously he can't really do that. So yeah, I was getting stone. I wanted to get stone tools. I didn't see the diamonds yet, but they were back there. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. There's just gravel just fell. That's kind of cool.
I'm gonna help you get cover.
Dad, can you give me some food? I'm in this room.
Yeah. I brought it.
I'm just getting stone tools.
Here, I'm right here. George, take all the wood, make some tools. I'm gonna make the food.
Oh my god.
Grab my crafting bench. Oh yeah, people were talking about this wood here. These 2 blocks. But this was a mine shaft. And if you go to the seed, which is in the description of this video, basically there was more planks like crossing this entire gap here, but it burned because of the lava. So that's why there's just like 2 random planks there. So that's just from the mine shaft.
Oh my Good six. Oh my gosh!
I sell diamonds, and I was like, okay, well, if I can get these, that'd be a really good start.
Ant behind you.
I made 3 axes.
So I'm collecting stone. I see iron. And I'm like, all right, cool. I can get iron. I didn't see. There's a skeleton, but I didn't see it. And then I saw it too late. I was in half heart. I was like, okay, oh god. I quickly need to block this off. I didn't have any blocks in my hotbar. I didn't want to waste my wood, so.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I need 6.
I need a pickaxe. Still.
I need 6. Where's 6? Here's 2 6. Okay, perfect. I'll make it for Ant.
And I'm just killing the skeleton. I thought it could hit me. So I was so afraid of it hitting me.
Make one for Sapnap.
Okay, here. Sapnap, take this.
I was gonna smelt the iron really quickly and get a pickaxe so I can mine the diamonds. I used my wood.
You guys, let's go. Let's just go. Go. Come on.
That should be good.
And I thought it was a 3. I thought here it was only 3 blocks. I was like, oh, I can just get some blocks, block it off. But I had like it extends out here because I broke blocks, and so it was like so much of a bigger gap than I thought it would be. So I wasn't able to do anything. And I just realized like, okay, well, they have pickaxes. I just gotta abandon the diamonds, sadly. I thought I could have went for the iron there that I had smelted, but I just thought, I don't know. I just thought there's no way. I thought I'm on half a heart. If I try and grab it, then like I'll probably die. So I just left it.
There's diamonds here.
This is annoying. I thought it might be dead here. I was like, oh god. I switched to my crafting table because I was debating turning around and placing it behind me to like block it off. But I just thought, oh well, the water's as long as I live here, the water's really annoying. So if I block it off, then it'll make it easier for them actually. So I just left it. But
Okay, you guys go.
I'm stuck in the cobweb.
George, you're pushing me. George, you're pushing me.
I'm
out of the
stuck in
way.
this
Go.
cobweb.
I don't have one. Is it? Oh, there's.
the awesome saying he's stuck in the cobweb, which I'm guessing was the cobweb by, like you can see his name. You can see his name like here. He's like shifting and unshifting because he's like stuck in the cobweb in the water, and it keeps like pushing him into it.
I'm getting iron.
Like I'm lucky I didn't get stuck in that water because that would have been like there's water and cobwebs are not a good match.
Let's go.
But so I ended up getting through. Now I see Sapnap's getting diamonds.
He's going up. I'm getting blocks.
Get box.
So they have no blocks at this point, so they couldn't just come right after me because they didn't have any blocks, and they didn't know exactly where I was, but they knew I was gone.
Where is he gone?
Oh yeah, somebody in chat said, why didn't you consider blocking off the diamonds so they didn't see him? Yeah, I didn't. I should have. That would have been the best play. I did not think of that at all. If I had just thought, oh, I can just place a block over the diamonds, then they wouldn't have seen the diamonds, and I could have came back and gotten them. That would have been the best play, but I did not think of that.
Like digging above us or something. We need coal.
I could have just hid the diamonds.
Is he near?
Oh, I found some. He was. His tower's right here. Hold on, I'm gonna go up. I don't know where you at.
For diamonds. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
So when I was leaving, I don't even know why I broke this crafting bench. But when I was leaving, I realized like, okay, well, I'd seen this ravine over here when I first jumped down in the ravine, like the second ravine. And I thought they're gonna be expecting that I'm gonna go up to the surface, obviously, because I need food and whatever. And I was like, well, I kind of want to get iron because I'm already down in a cave and I'm not gonna have time like later on to get iron. And so I thought if I can just sneak around the cave, then it'd be much easier. Because they'd probably go up looking for me, not be able to find me above, and then I can just be mining iron.
Wait, bad.
Because their compass would point out of the ravine, and they're not going to assume that I
Yeah.
don't even know if they knew that this ravine was here.
What? You got armor?
What?
You got armor already?
I have diamonds.
Wait,
go!
What? What did he make?
Yeah, so he makes diamond armor.
I don't know where you went.
I'm just mining. I'm being like I'm so afraid of like a skeleton. I'm being like so cautious of like I need to see everywhere. I was so afraid like a skeleton's gonna pop out of somewhere. I'm like, okay. I see a couple mobs. I'm like, I'm not gonna go down there.
Okay. Staircase first. Okay, where is he? This way.
I'm getting gravel.
Wait, bad. Put that back.
What? Oh, sorry.
Give me that wood back.
Wait,
This way.
Come on.
You're grab bed. Grab bed.
We're gonna go help our friend.
Wait, you went behind
Did we
us.
pass him?
So now they're on the surface right now, and they're realizing that well he's behind us. So
Bad, come on.
um they're realizing that I'm probably still down in the ravine.
He's still down there.
Yeah, so now they realize that I'm definitely still down in the ravine because it's pointing right to the ravine, but I'm over by the other ravine now again. So I was in caves before, and now I'm right next to the other ravine.
Where you guys at?
We're coming out. We're
So
coming out.
I'm kind of worried here. Like, okay, well maybe now they're realizing, so I probably should be heading out.
Where is he?
And so
He's down there. He's down there.
Right there.
I try and go as far as I can from the edge of the ravine. That way I'm
No, there's another ravine.
further from where they are. And then I'm just digging up, and I was like, okay, I want blocks because the thing is I wanted the tower, and in order to smelt. And so I was like, okay, I need blocks. I'm like mining blocks, but I didn't realize that I didn't have sticks. So I was thinking, oh, I can tower up, and I'm just collecting blocks still. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna craft a new stone pick now, and so wait for it.
I just found cobble.
And then I realize I'm like, oh shit, I don't have sticks. Oh, I'm screwed. I have a wood pickaxe. Oh, I need to get out now. I need to go. So then I'm just like, okay, I just need to go straight up. And George is just there. So I think he was asking before, like silently in the background. He's like, guys, did we place this cobblestone? I didn't hear him say that, but because I was too focused on the fact that I didn't have sticks for a pickaxe. I was like, oh my gosh. And so then George was breaking it and just happened to break it. And if that had been like one block further, I would have just fallen to my death because I was on half a heart. I would have just, and there's no way I would have reacted. Like it was so, I had just no idea. It was just a jump scare. I just screamed.
Where?
And then I'm towering up and I'm just using the rest of my
I see you, George.
stone pickaxe. It breaks.
Where is he?
And George is right below me. And then I'm realizing, oh my gosh, like I have a wood pick. Like there's no way. So I check my coordinates, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm like, I need to know how low I am. Can I make it to the top in time? Where do I check it? I check right there. So I check my coordinates because I was like, I need to know like how low am I? Because I have a wood pickaxe. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get up in time. And so I see that I'm at Y48. Like up here you can see. I see that I'm at Y48. And so I was like, oh God, okay, I'm not going to have, there's no way I'm going to make it to the top with a wood pick before they can get to me with a stone pickaxe. And so I'm like, all right, I kind of have to like formulate like a plan. What am I going to do here? And that's when I mine to the side and I get my gravel out. Cause I'm like, okay, do I have any blocks I can kind of trick them? And so I mine up a few blocks. That way, like they still think I'm going up. And then I fill it in with cobblestone as I'm still towering. Mine to the side and I can hear them right now. Like they're so close to me. And I placed the gravel there because that just looks like normal. So it doesn't look like I placed cobblestone to like block off to the side. And so now they're going to mine up. They're going to mine the cobblestone that I was towering up and think, oh, you know, he was towering up further. And then they're going to be blocked below. So they won't even see the gravel. And I'm sure they were close enough to hear the gravel at this point. But they see the tower. They see the cobblestone still going up. So they're going to keep going past it. Yeah. And now you just decide to keep going up. But yeah, that was really close. Like I was really worried. I was just making sure from now on I just sneak.
Oh my God, there's gravel here.
And then here, so I break the dirt because I'm going up, but I realized Awesome Dude died. So Awesome Dude died, and I wasn't thinking about it here because it didn't really matter, and I was focused on whatever I was doing. But when I got up to the point where I can go up to the surface, I just realized I'm just like, oh God, wait, Awesome Dude died. He's going to be up here. So I go back, I place the dirt and go back down. I'm like, oh God, I'm not going to, Awesome Dude's going to be on the street. All he has to do, he didn't have anything, but all he has to do is punch me once and I'm dead. So I go back down instead of going up to the surface because I was like, oh God. And then Awesome Dude, what do you know, is right there above. And I was like, okay, thank God I didn't go to the surface. Because Awesome Dude was literally right there.
Do you have extra stuff?
Do you see him?
And then I think
I'm down here.
Sapnap sees someone else's name. That's not me, and so he's digging down because he thinks I'm like lower below. I think Awesome Dude wanted to get his stuff because he fell in the ravine, so he goes back down. And I was like, okay, well, I can go up now. This is like my opportunity. I'm actually not sure what. I think I just grabbed wood here because I had no wood for anything. I was like, okay, I just need wood before I thought maybe I might need the tower right away. But they didn't see me, so. I got some food as quickly as I could
I don't know.
Mining, just keep mining like.
I don't know.
towards-
as I mishit a cow.
I'm mining towards the compass.
And then they realize, well, see, I'm shifting, and then now I'm not.
Wait, guys,
And they noted, they like right after I stopped shifting because I had food, they realized like I probably should have just kept shifting, honestly, but I didn't. And then I'm just trying to get food.
I'm going. I can take him.
Yeah.
I'm getting wood because I want more building blocks. I eat some carrots, and then I see him. And he had diamond. It's like, what the hell? How do you get diamond? So how do you get? Well, it wasn't even just say a diamond. He had diamond leggings and a diamond chest plate.
Let's just say, Dream, you left a lot of diamonds behind.
How do you
in
have
that cave.
almost full diamond?
That was the best.
So this is dumb. I cut that out of the video. You know, I couldn't make myself look too bad there. It was a low IQ moment. You know, I don't want to put that in the manhunt. But like I was thinking I'm gonna like place 3 fences, and like you can't jump over fences, obviously, but I could hit over a fence. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna place these 3 fences like back to back. It'll be like in a line, and then he'll like run into the fences, then I'll just crit him. But I just like, I guess it messed him up a little bit. Otherwise, he would have gotten a good hit on me. But yeah. So I run.
Guys, kill any mobs you run past me.
I'm just playing. Okay, I just need a tower here. So I'm waiting to tower. I'm glad I could have missed that jump easily, and I probably would have been dead. But I made that jump. I missed that one.
Ooh, he's in this tree.
There's so many cows here. There's cows, yeah.
Sorry. Oh, he's too far. Get blocks.
Okay, he's up. He's up.
So I tower here.
Oh, I see his tower.
Guys, let's make like a little base down here. Let's get like.
We have a lot of food. We have a
He can't leave.
Get in the bed.
So I'm trying to use like all my useless blocks. So that's why, because I don't want to use like my cobble and my wood and stuff. So I use like all of my random blocks. I make wood. I'm like, okay, I'm probably fine now.
put your iron. Put your iron in the blast furnace.
I build out, make a little tower. I'm still going up.
Can I get some food, guys?
Make a furnace.
Food in the furnace. In the furnace.
Everybody see your spawn?
Cooking.
Is he still in the tower?
Make another. I have
I
some
don't see his
chicken.
name.
Okay, I need to get blocks. I need to get blocks.
Oh,
Cooking iron.
He's still
Oh, he's still
he
up there.
put like a
Is that what
furnace
your
compass is
out.
pointing straight at
It
it.
just lit up.
Blocks. I'm gonna.
Just tower straight up.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm just crafting,
Where is he?
cooking food.
Well, like, I didn't know where the tower was.
I don't think they started towering yet. Oh yeah, so Sapnap's towering up. He's right there. I see Ampharos over here. He's towering up, and I'm like, okay. So I'm just keeping an eye on both of them while my iron cooks.
Is he there? Is he watching? Is he watching?
Yeah, he's
I don't even know. I don't know what Sapnap's doing here. I don't know. I have no idea. I'd have to ask him. He's like towering around. So Ant runs out of blocks, and you can see he placed a crafting table. But let's listen.
I'm out of blocks. I'm out of blocks.
Okay, I'm coming.
Wait, I'm just gonna reset. I'm just gonna throw myself off and reset.
okay.
So I should have asked Ant, but I didn't ask Ant. But what I'm pretty sure happened is that he ran out of blocks, and he was like, okay, you know, can I craft something? Like, can I craft a boat, or can I craft something to just jump down and live? So he placed a crafting bench, or maybe it was just his last block, so he placed it. But you hear him click. It's like obviously he's in the crafting bench. I don't know why. But then he says, oh, I'm just gonna throw myself off and reset. Because they had beds down there. So he's like, I'm just gonna, like, I can't get down without dying, so I'm just gonna jump off and reset. And so I see him do this, and then I check again.
Respawn.
It's fine. I
George is like confused. He's like, why did Ampharos die? But
respawn here. It's fine.
Here, mine some more.
I'm still just keeping an eye on them.
Thank you.
So this is what happened. So I see this is where this is to me this is actually a bad play. But I mean not the boat clutch. Obviously the boat clutch is insane. But what I do here is stupid. So I'm like, okay, I just need to collect the furnaces, right? In order to keep my iron and stuff. But I didn't realize how slow breaking a furnace is with the stone pickaxe. For some reason I was thinking it's like breaking like stone. I'm pretty sure it's like much longer than breaking stone. Because it took so long to break 2 furnaces when I was expecting it'd take like half a second. But anyway, as soon as I break the crafting bench, So like I'm here and I broke the crafting bench right now. And then I realized, like, as soon as I break it, I was like, oh God, I didn't make a boat yet. Right? I'm like, okay, I didn't make a boat. So I'm thinking in my head right now, I'm like, okay, I don't have time to, if I place right now, I'm not going to have time to, if I place right now, I'm not going to have time to get my furnaces. If I place right now, I'm not going to have time to, not going to have time to craft a boat, then break my furnaces, and then jump off. So I was thinking, okay, well, I need to break my furnaces and then place a crafting table and craft the boat. So I'm thinking through, I'm realizing I'm going to have no time. I'm going to have literally no time to craft a boat. So there's a couple things I do. One, you see in my hotbar, I have leather boots in my 5 slot. So at some point I put them on by right clicking on them because I realized I need an empty slot, but I realized I need to do it after I break the furnaces. Because if I break the furnaces, they'll go into my hotbar. So this is all before, this is before the craft. So I was realizing now, okay, I need to clear up that slot. So that's why afterwards I end up putting the leather boots on before I craft. But secondly, I'm realizing I'm probably going to have like next to no time. And the thing is about manhunts is like, if I die right off the beginning, the hunters get money. So they have an incentive to go after me and kill me. But obviously we're not going to upload a 3-minute video or something on the channel. So we just go again. And so a lot of manhunts have like clutch plays off the beginning because you wouldn't see the times that I die to them when I have literally nothing and they're just like punching me in a snow biome or like I run away from, they get a blacksmith and kill me right off the spawn or something. So that you won't see that obviously. So you're going to see the clutches and the good plays right off the beginning. But anyway, so I'm realizing, okay, reaction time is a big problem. So I knew where my wood was, and I knew, okay, my wood's like right next to my because whenever you open your inventory, your cursor spawns like defaultly in the middle of your inventory. And obviously I know that. And the funny thing is, from experience, is I used to, when I played on MCPvP, which is a soup PvP server back in the day, I had you had to craft like mushroom soup really quickly. And so always you would always put your bowls and your 2 mushrooms in the same place where this wood is. Where the wood is on this boat clutch. You would always have them in the exact same place. And sometimes you would need to craft mushroom stew really quickly because you're getting crit out. And you need to craft soup, and soup heals you in MCPvP. So, like, obviously, that's kind of like very, very, very like muscle memory, like back to like when I was playing in 2011 to 2015 of really quickly being able to grab that. But anyway, I realized, okay, I'm not going to have like any time in order to do it. So I'm like, okay, I need to prepare. And so what is happening is I'm like, okay, I need to break these furnaces. So I'm breaking. They took so much longer than I thought they would, but I put the boots on. So now my inventory slot's cleared up. I goes, okay, I put the boots on. I placed the crafting bench. Oh, I placed a crafting bench. Okay, well, I'm going back. I placed a crafting bench in order to craft the boat. So the thing is, like, it's not, this clutch would be absolutely, it would be impossible, 100% impossible, if I hadn't already thought about crafting the boat. Because you just don't have reaction time. Like, it's just impossible. Like, it's like half a second. Like nobody, like almost nobody has that fast reaction time, like in the entire world, and like including me. So it's not like if I had not already been thinking, okay, I need to craft the boat, I need to craft it super quickly, then I'd be dead. I obviously I would have. There's no chance I would have gotten it. I wasn't sitting there in midair going, I'm gonna craft a boat, I'm gonna fling my cursor out, my wood's here. No, I had already thought of all that stuff. So all I had to do was just do it. And then obviously a lot of luck comes into play, and just literally like flinging your cursor, like literally just the only thing that I think that wasn't luck was just being able to grab the wood that quickly, because I feel like that's just kind of muscle memory. But like the actual boat craft was just me flinging my cursor, and I was holding shift the entire time. I just pressed shift, flung my cursor, and held down click and then spam clicked after, and that's how it was crafted. Now I would never, like, there'd be like, this is like a one in I don't know, 1,000 probably play, where if I did this 1,000 times right now, I'd probably be able to do it once from the exact same scenario. But yeah, so, and then the quick boat craft, and then the clutch. Luckily I do have a lot of practice with actual boat clutches, and there's been many manhunts where I hit boat clutches like back to back to back to back. They're not that hard if you know how to do them. So that's not as impressive as the actual craft itself. But it didn't even really hit me like how quickly I had crafted it at this point. It didn't really hit me until like afterwards when I was watching it. Because the funny thing is, like, I was sitting in a call with Sapnap, like in the morning before the Manhunt was coming out. And it was when I had just finished editing the video, and I was watching it back, and I was like, oh my god! And I was saying with him, I was like, look, I literally was saying, I was like, it looks fake. I was like, it literally looks fake. And it's like, oh yeah, because it's just you're not used to seeing like crafting, so you're not used to seeing somebody craft so fast. And even myself, like I don't craft fast, and because most of the time you don't need to craft fast, and if you try and craft fast, you just mess up. Like if you try and craft fast, then you end up misplacing a block or misplacing a wood in the crafting recipe, and so it just makes it like you end up crafting slower by trying to craft fast. So it just doesn't
Guys, get him!
make sense. But anyway,
Oh my god, I'm stuck. I'm
So I
stuck
ran.
up here.
Come down.
Oh my gosh!
Catch him.
Oh my goodness.
We have Leon. We can stab.
I'm right behind you, Ant.
I'm right behind you. George, where'd you go?
George, are you coming?
yeah, we're in the same house, but still
Down him.
doesn't mean he's gonna always come like
Be careful, guys. Guys, be careful.
Careful.
sit with me or something. I don't know why I planted that sapling, but so here I wanted a flint and steel. I don't even remember why,
Might not be able to take him.
but I saw that the grass was here. I saw there was a couple of pieces of like tall grass together, so I got in it to craft it, and then they tried to hit me, and they hit the tall grass.
Ooh, you're right here.
I'm sure I'll use that more in the future, but that was very intentional.
Oh my god! I'm right behind him.
Down him.
I'm with you, Sam. I'm with you, too.
Oh, I messed up my sprint.
Oh my gosh, that
was
insane.
Get him off. He didn't have a boat.
And I think I just get away, and they're accusing Sapnap, like they're like, did he ride off? And he's like, no, because you were saying that and saying, oh, how did Sapnap know he didn't have a boat? He said I didn't have a boat because they were saying, did I ride off in a boat? And he's like, no, he didn't ride off in a boat. He didn't have a boat.
Honestly,
But then they end up like Sapnap was taking forever to get down. They end up getting back together, and then
George, you just
I don't think anything really happens. It's just a desert temple.
on him. I'm dropping the one smoker.
This is kind of boring parts.
For me, myself, and I.
Oh, I had enough.
Oh yeah. By the way, going back to the MLG boat bit. So, people who are trying to recreate this, you're not going to be able to in survival mode. So somebody made a really good video on it. I can't remember their name. But if you just look up like I tried Dreams Boat Clutch or something like that, it has like 2 million views now. It's a really, really well put together video. He talked about it, but basically like single player. So you have a certain number of blocks in order to, before a crafting bench closes. So if you're falling, then the crafting bench will close after like, I don't know how many blocks it is, 5, 8 blocks or something. But on servers, and certain servers, the crafting amount is different, either because of lag or because it's actually different. And so I had a lot more time to craft than you would in single player. So there's so many people that are going in single player and trying to be like, this is literally impossible because you can't. It's like, well, yeah, obviously if you're doing it in single player, you're not gonna be able to do it because you have like 1/3 the amount of time that you have than on, certain servers or our server. So yeah, I just thought I'd clarify that because there was people confused about that. But
Get away, it's mine.
yeah, I saw a lot of people do it. I know Fruitberries posted a clip on Twitter. I mean, he's cracked, obviously. I'm sure he'd be able to do it way more consistently than even I would. He's really good at crafting. So, but I think this is just like, I'm just getting more iron because I didn't have enough. They're kind of memeing around. I happen to find another mine shaft.
We can probably get one. Okay.
They got more diamonds. I think like right here. Yeah.
Diamonds.
I don't know if that's iron.
What else happens?
I'm gonna keep this gold helmet.
Do you have one more iron I can have, bed, for a bucket?
Yeah.
I'm just cooking iron.
I have.
Wait, bad. Just wait, pick.
Just being like.
I don't think anything interesting's happening here. It's just typical,
Does anyone have any leather on them?
just typical gameplay.
Oh my god! I thought you would.
This is such a dumb thing. I don't even know how this happened. I thought I was shifting. I just walk into the lava. So here, I'm sitting here deciding. I'm like, okay, there's not a lot of lava here. Like, I can't do what I normally would do and just like block it. So I'm like, I need to be careful. So I'm thinking, okay, well, there's some over there. All right, I'll go on. I'll do the other side. This is fine. And then I just fall in the lava. I was like, I'm not gonna place the water down. I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, make the portal.
Sam, look at this.
Go to the nether.
Guys, before we go.
This was a really crappy spawn. But I run around some. Here's another big brain play. You ready? Ah, there we go. I light the TNT with my water. It was a big brain play. There's something that happened that was ridiculous here. I'll show you. You see that? So that fire. You'll see in a second.
Wait, I'm gonna enchant this.
So this fire up here that I'm about to break somehow is keeping lava in. So I break this fire, and then it just makes lava flow on me, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, how did that even happen? That's not even fair. It doesn't make any sense. I just punched that fire out, and then lava's like behind it and starts flowing into me. It's like, how does fire stop lava from flowing? I thought I might die here, and I was like, that's gonna be the most ridiculous, like, dumbest thing ever. But I didn't. Yeah, I'm just running around looking. So then they got to the nether, but like their compass wasn't working.
Okay, doesn't look like a trap.
Like they're in the nether now, but their compass isn't working.
Where?
Like they can't use it, and so they're trying to fix it, and I'm just like, all right, well, we need to pause and they need to fix it. So I just stop and I'm asking Callahan if he can fix it, because he's our standby dev to make sure there's no problems going on. And Callahan's like, yeah, he's like, okay, I'm messaging George, because George coded like the nether compass thing where it's like the X that shows up. So Callahan was there, and then I just suggest just re-adding everybody, and that works. So it's fixed, and then we move on. I find the fortress. I'm about to, I think. I already did.
Oh wait. Oh my god.
Over here, over here.
This biome is like the worst for fortresses. I think there's been 2 manhunts where the fortress has been in this biome, and they're both like so crazy in the nether. They just suck so much. It's so annoying.
Oh no.
So here I can hear, if you listen closely, and I think he knows that, I can hear Sapnap. Like, I mean, I don't know it's Sapnap, but I can hear somebody walking and eating.
Yes.
So I know someone's there, and I heard someone take fall damage. So I'm like, okay, I just need to book it. They're right behind me.
Look who's behind you, Dream!
So everyone was saying like Sapnap shouldn't have said that, but he knew that I knew. Like he knew that I knew because they were eating and taking fall damage and et cetera the whole time. So like he knew I knew.
Yes! Get him!
I can see like the outline of like the ravine like here, obviously. So I was like, okay, well I can't go that way, so I need to go around.
George.
And then kind of as I'm going this way more, I see that there's a jump that looks doable to me here, and I was like, okay, well, I can do that. And so now apparently, so Sapnap went around. So off the beginning, he wasn't ready whenever I ran, and so he followed his compass, and so he went around through the forest, obviously. And so instead of ending up on this side, Sapnap ended up on the other side of the ravine, which I didn't know, because there's 5 people and I wasn't counting heads. But like I don't know, do I ever even see Sapnap? Like I'm not even sure if I ever see him. Like I don't know where he told me he ran behind these hay bales, because I asked him, I was like, where'd you even come from? But I don't see him, so he must be, unless he comes after this, which maybe he did. Maybe he came after this, but he must be right, like just behind me, or I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where Sapnap is, honestly. But
Ravine. There's a ravine.
Ravine.
I'm going around. I'm going around.
And then I was like, oh god, okay. And then I was just about to leave, and then Soft knocked me down.
Oh my god!
Let me turn this down.
Get blocks, guys. Get blocks.
Okay, he's stuck. Get blocked. Get blocked.
He's
He's stuck.
down there.
There's a tree in the ravine. This has happened twice in Manhunt. The thing is, I don't think people said how rare it is to have a tree in a ravine. Like, I don't think it's that rare when there's a village like crossing over a ravine. I'm pretty sure it's more likely because like see the village pathing like to the left there, like the dirt, whatever that's there. I think that makes it more likely. I don't know how that works. But I will say this. People always talk about like, oh, they always have like stuff off the spawn, like villages and, you know, so on and so forth. And there's a couple of reasons for that. One, because Callahan scouts out seeds for us beforehand, usually to make sure we don't have like we're not going to spawn in like an ocean biome or something. Like that'd be ridiculous. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is, if I die like super early, then we just go again. And so obviously I'm more likely to survive if there's something off the beginning that's going to help me, like a village or a portal or a chest or anything that can give me something. So it makes it way more likely that it's gonna be. And in the main video, I did a cut like right after this where people were like, "Oh, his wood turned like immediately into planks, therefore he was cheating."
Wait, guys, wait. He has a tree.
But in the uncut, you just see.
Go.
I was trying to time it with the music, so. I was trying to here like I took forever there, but I was thinking, I was like, okay, do I want to instantly make a crafting table? And then I thought, I might need the blocks to tower out, so I didn't make a crafting table where I could have made a sword.
Come on.
And then I see, I was debating what I should do here because
Go.
This is annoying. Okay, well, whatever. I don't know how YouTube controls work. But see here, I kind of turned because I saw the edge of this drop, and I was like, okay, I don't know, I don't want to like fall, and then but I thought maybe it'd be kind of steep, and then here I'm like, oh god, this is much deeper than I thought it would be, and then obviously there's lava at the bottom, so I was like, okay, so I start to kind of turn, and then I realized like, okay, well, yeah, and then I go here, and then I realized like, oh god, he's gonna knock me off, so I just quickly jumped to the water.
Wait.
And Sapnap jumped to the block there. So I think he was like talking about how he was trapped because he had nothing. He didn't have anything, so he couldn't, like, what is he supposed to do?
He'll hit me in the lava.
If he jumps down to me, then I'll knock him back. So obviously you can't really do that. So yeah, I was getting stone. I wanted to get stone tools. I didn't see the diamonds yet, but they were back there.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. There's just gravel just fell. That's kind of cool.
I'm gonna help you get cover. I'm helping you.
Dad, can you give me some food? I'm in this room.
Yeah. I brought it.
I'm just getting stone tools.
Here, I'm right here. George, take all the wood, make some tools. I'm gonna make the food.
Oh my god.
Grab my crafting bench. Oh yeah, people were talking about this wood here. These two blocks. But this was a mine shaft. And if you go to the seed, which is in the description of this video, basically there was more planks like crossing this entire gap here, but it burned because of the lava. So that's why there's just like two random planks there. So that's just from the mine shaft.
Oh my god. Good six. Oh my gosh!
And I saw diamonds and I was like, okay, well, if I can get these, that'd be a really good start.
I made 3 axes.
So I'm collecting stone. I see iron. I'm like, all right, cool. I can get iron. I didn't see there's a skeleton, but I didn't see it. And then I saw it too late. I was in half heart. I was like, okay, oh god. I quickly need to block this off. I didn't have any blocks in my hotbar. I didn't want to waste my wood, so.
Oh my god. Oh, I need 6. I need pickaxe still. I need 6. Where's 6? Here's 2 sticks. Okay, perfect. I'll make it for Ant.
And I'm just killing the skeleton. I thought it could hit me. So I was so afraid of it hitting me.
Make one for Sapnap.
Okay, here. Sapnap, take this.
I was gonna smelt the iron really quickly and get a pickaxe so I can mine the diamonds. I used my wood.
Guys, let's go. Let's just go. Go. Come on.
That should be good.
And I thought it was a 3. I thought here it was only 3 blocks. I was like, oh, I can just get some blocks, block it off. But I had like it extends out here because I broke blocks, and so it was like so much of a bigger gap than I thought it would be. So I wasn't able to do anything. And I just realized like, okay, well, they have pickaxes. I just gotta abandoned the diamonds, sadly. I thought I mean, I could have went for the iron there that I had smelted, but I just thought, I don't know. I just thought there's no way. I thought I'm on half a heart. If I try and grab it, then like I'll probably die. So I just left it. This is annoying. I thought it might be dead here. I was like, oh god. I switched to my crafting table because I was debating turning around and placing it behind me to like block it off. But I just thought, oh well, the water's as long as I live here, the water's really annoying. So if I block it off, then it'll make it easier for them actually. So I just left it. But
Okay, you guys go.
Oh, I'm stuck in the cobweb. I'm stuck in the cobweb.
George, you're pushing me. George, you're pushing me.
I'm stuck in this cobweb.
I don't have one. Is it? Oh, there's.
the awesome saying he's stuck in the cobweb, which I'm guessing was the cobweb by, like you can see his name. You can see his name like here. He's like shifting and unshifting because he's like stuck in the cobweb in the water and it keeps like pushing him into it. Like I'm lucky I didn't get stuck in that water because that would have been like there's water and cobwebs are not a good match. But so they ended up getting through. Now see Sapnap's getting diamonds.
I'm getting blocks.
They have no blocks at this point, so they couldn't just come right after me because they didn't have any blocks, and they didn't know exactly where I was, but they knew I was gone.
Where is he gone?
Oh yeah, somebody in chat said, why didn't you consider blocking off the diamonds so they didn't see him? Yeah, I didn't. I should have. That would have been the best play. I did not think of that at all. If I had just thought, oh, I can just place a block over the diamonds, then they wouldn't have seen the diamonds, and I could have came back and gotten them. That would have been the best play, but I did not think of that.
Like digging above something. We need coal.
I could have just hid the diamonds.
Is he Ned?
Oh, I found some. Well, his tower's right here. Hold on, I'm gonna go up. I don't know where you at.
More diamonds! Yes!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
So when I was leaving, I don't even know why I broke this crafting bench. But when I was leaving, I realized like, okay, well, I'd seen this ravine over here when I first jumped down in the ravine. Like the second ravine. And I thought they're gonna be expecting that I'm gonna go up to the surface, obviously, because I need food and whatever. And I was like, well, I kind of want to get iron because I'm already down in a cave and I'm not gonna have time like later on to get iron. And so I thought if I can just like this is so funny to me. But George's reaction is so funny. Like just wait until George is like, wait, what? Or something. I don't know. Like just listen to George. Listen to George. This is so funny. When I was editing this, I was laughing.
Guys, I'm in the fortress. What do I do?
Get out!
Block, just block and
Hey,
run.
be careful. I'm dying.
Run, George, run. Don't die again. Don't die again. Run, George.
There's so many mobs. What?
He's like, there's so many mobs. What? I don't know. I'm watching that. That's so funny to me. Just the way he says that is so funny.
Guys, I'm in the fortress. What do I do?
Get out!
Block, just block and
Hey,
run.
be careful. I'm dying.
Run, George, run. Don't die again. Don't die again. Run, George.
There's so many mobs. What? George.
Just the way he says that is so funny. It's so funny. He's just realized. I think he's just like so confused. He's like, what do I do? What do I do? I'm in the fortress. Wait, what? There's so many. What? Like, oh my gosh, it's so funny. He's just like getting destroyed by these. He didn't want to die again because he had already died.
God. There's so
Right,
many
right,
mobs.
right. Go around the middle.
happening?
What is happening?
Guys, I'm leaving the
There's
fortress.
so many places.
I'm leaving.
There's so many.
Yeah, forget this. I'm dipping.
What just happened?
George, we need
There's
to go.
so
Let's go around.
many
Let's go
places.
around.
Guys, we gotta meet back up.
Oh
Where's
my
everyone
gosh.
at?
Here,
I still needed blaze rods, so I was just like, all
We're
right.
above the fortress.
And when I was here, I didn't realize I had no food.
Guys, let's go meet up with our.
I mean, I had food here, but you'll see in just a minute.
These blazes are actually wrecking. Oh my god.
Good chance to drink an army of bullets.
It was like the
It's like for some reason here, I thought I had food in my inventory, but I didn't. So like I do stuff I shouldn't have. Like I thought I had food in my inventory, so one I probably shouldn't even. I guess I could have killed this blaze, but like right after this, I thought I had food, so I was like, okay. And I do this. I just like run out in the middle of this fortress. Like, what am I doing? I have no food. I was like, oh god, I might die. I need to run. I block myself in. And then I realize I have no food. And I'm just like, oh god. And then I make bone meal. I was like, maybe bone meal can help me. Like somebody asked me, they said, why did you make bone meal? And I was like, I don't know, I was like in food mode, and just bone meal for some reason makes me think like food. Like you can like make food with bone meal. So I just saw the bone and I was like, you know what? I'm crafting this into bone meal. So I did. I crafted into bone meal, but I didn't do anything with it. But I don't know. I mean, maybe technically if I had dirt and a seed, like that would have been fine. I could have made, but even then I would have gotten 1 wheat. I only had 1 bone. Like, but I was thinking, see, it was going through my mind. I was just trying to think of what I could do. So.
There's not that many.
And then here I'm just like,
So there's like a.
There's like million skeletons over here.
Ah, careful.
What should we do?
Oh, I'm killing this one. I got.
I remember red biome being this way, so I'm like, I have to go over here.
I'm hearing it. I'm coming.
Honestly, guys,
And I'm just like, oh god, there's a skeleton.
get all the blaze rods.
Yo, come inside the fortress.
It didn't do anything.
What'd you
I
say?
searched this whole area. Oh, there's a skeleton there. That's after me. I searched the whole area and there's nothing.
Get behind you. Okay, let's roll.
I was looking for food.
Good job. Jump. You gotta.
Don't get hit by a blaze.
Out of there. He actually survived.
Now I just need to travel.
You gotta go up to the
I know
top.
where we came from. I know where we came from.
This gas is like my best friend. Like, watch this. I'm just thinking like, oh gosh, it's gonna shoot me.
You wanna just keep going up?
No, you don't have to go.
Why did that thing do so much damage? Why did that thing do so much damage?
It's right there. I'm on 1.5 hearts. How does it not shoot me? I don't understand. It's my bestie. That's my best friend. And then I live.
Oh my gosh! Stop! No.
I get more blocks with TNT. I continue along.
Oh my goodness, what? In the wall.
Shout.
This gas was scaring me.
It's a gas.
Yes.
Good job.
Nice. Oh no.
Muffins.
But yeah, I kill these guys for food. I'm so lucky this baby didn't hit me. I thought the baby couldn't kill you. So I was sitting here like, oh, this baby can't even touch me. Like, what a stupid little baby. But I did tower up. But I thought it couldn't. I thought it couldn't kill me.
It was such a nice shot.
Yeah, I kill the baby.
Okay, I was the only one who heard that, right?
Yeah, I get some food. I'm in the nether for so long. I get some food, I finally heal. I try and do some trading. I try and get some more food. I get nothing. Nothing's really happening. This is just me going around the nether and trading and getting nothing, and then traveling around, getting more gold, trading, getting nothing. I found another fortress. And that was good because I needed more blaze rods, so. I kill some endermen in the blue biome, get some pearls. And then I keep traveling the nether and doing trading. Here's a funny part.
Scappy! Scappy! Scappy,
It's gonna take forever. I don't know how this started. Why they changed the drops? I don't know how that started, but anyway, more trading. Nothing's really happening. Oh, did I fall? I think I fell in the lava here. What's this? What's this big brain play, guys? This needs to go in the Dream 100 1000 IQ montage. Big brain, let's go. Here I almost got like destroyed by this Enderman. I jump over here and then I get this and then I was like, oh, I'm just gonna kill this Enderman. And then I realized like, wait, I'm by the edge. That's not good. So I just like let it hit me a bunch so I could turn around. Imagine that knocked me off. That would have been bad.
Just got not. What's funny? Like. It is. It,
I'm still just trading. I'm not getting anything. Like I have 6 pearls, so I'm kind of like halfway there. I'm so lucky I found this bastion wherever I find it. I'm just like looking everywhere, and then I finally found it.
No way.
And these are OP. I didn't even know that this could have this good of loot. Like I didn't know that this could even have like netherite, diamonds, diamond armor, like everything. Like this literally had everything. And I didn't know that you could. I didn't even know that you could have half the stuff that it had. But you can check the seed. This bastion has this loot. But I didn't know it did. I didn't even know it could.
Never.
Yeah, but I got so much stuff.
You can't just.
He found diamonds.
Hey, I've.
Oh my goodness, what?
What is this?
Got so much
This
stuff.
is like the most OP bastion I've ever seen in my life.
I honestly didn't know you could even get half the stuff that I got. Like I didn't know you could get enchanted diamond armor or netherite.
I didn't even know you could get diamond armor.
That's
Anyway, I do all this trading.
oh no.
These guys are annoying. Like I'm killing the guy who's killing me, and they get mad at me, and they almost kill me. I didn't know that's what happened. Like for some reason I was killing, like the brute is killing me and I kill him and they get pissed at me. They're like, why are you killing our friend? Like he's killing me. What am I supposed to do? I have gold on. You're not supposed to attack me. But they attack me anyway, so. I need to learn the routes for these. I don't know any of the routes. But then again, that's more for like speedrunning, whereas this is like Manhunt's different, but still. But anyway, I do all this trading. I get a lot of good stuff. People were pointing out I shouldn't have upgraded my pants. I should have upgraded my axe, and that's true. I should have. I didn't think about that. I've never gotten netherite, so I wasn't thinking. Oh, like I was just thinking. Oh, I can have like netherite armor, and I thought of the Prot 2 leggings, and I was like, oh, the axe doesn't have sharpness or anything, so I didn't even think about the axe. I forgot I even had the axe. I was just thinking about the stuff because I had the axe before the bastion. In the bastion, I got the diamond leggings and the diamond boots, so I was thinking about the stuff I had just gotten. And so I wasn't thinking about putting on the axe, but I should have. I should have put it on the axe. That would have been the better play. It would, because it does more damage for sure. But yeah, I put it on the pants, which I shouldn't have done, but.
Insane.
What about it?
I've ever seen. Okay. Well, surprise. That would have been. Just another 30 minutes of pearl trading, and I'll know.
So here I'm just pretending that I'm pearl trading when in reality I'm going back.
Yeah.
I was in the nether for over an hour. That's like almost half of the entire time.
Don't really care.
So yeah, I'm just traveling back. I realized that the portal's there, and I'm like, okay.
How about that?
And so I didn't think they were going to ambush me inside the portal, but I thought, okay, I need to have iron armor ready because like my armor is very unique and noticeable, and obviously so is my skin. So to me, it's like I was like, okay, if I have iron armor, and I replace my armor at some point. I didn't think it would be right outside the portal, but I was like, at some point, if I replace my armor, then it makes me less noticeable, obviously, because I was planning on doing the Ampharos skin thing.
So annoying.
But when they run out here, that people were saying like, oh, I waited too long here because I should have ran. But like, I just thought if I block my shield and stand on the portal, I might be able to get through. Because like, if I can like kind of, because all I have to do is stay in the portal. Even if I take damage, I just stay in the portal. but I took knockback and got knocked out. So then I ran.
Get him. Dance.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Okay,
And then at this point I realized, okay, I can do the perfect plan. I can run away, pearl back, and then I can do the skin thing right then. And it's like completely perfect.
Where did he get that?
Oh, he's done.
And I'll say this, I chose Antfrost, and people were speculating on all these different reasons why I chose Antfrost. But I'll tell you why. Because in testing, where I was testing on a server to see whose name looked the most similar to mine when I was sneaking, it was Antfrost. It's as simple as that. That's literally as simple as it is. When I was sneaking, because both our names are short, like Antfrost is short and Dream is short. When sneaking, our names look similar. Like they look fairly. They don't look that similar, but they look similar enough that it's like Sapnap's fairly close, but Antfrost looked better. I think it's just because it's probably the beginning of the word or something. I don't know. But they look fairly similar. And Sapnap also Sapnap. I was considering between Antfrost and Sapnap, but Sapnap's skin has a lot of layers. So Antfrost's skin only has the only layer he has is his whiskers. That looks different. But Sapnap's whole skin is like layers, a bunch of different layers on it. And so when I was trying to do it, I was like, okay, Sapnap's looks the weirdest. So Antfrost looked fairly normal when I was in testing. So that's why I did Antfrost, because Antfrost had the shortest name with the least layers. So like Bad's name is like long and there's capital letters and he has I think he also has layers. George's name is, again, he's long and he has capital letters like George, not found. But Ant and Sapnap both have only the first letters capital. They're both very short, but Sapnap had a lot of layers and Ant didn't. So that's why I chose Ant.
Oh, he went down. He's stuck. He's stuck. Just chase him. He can't go anywhere.
Oh my goodness. Careful.
That's perfect.
So here, I hit Sapnap, and then I realized, oh wait, it makes them glow. I don't know how long that lasts, so I don't want to shoot them anymore, because then they'll be glowing and they'll know, oh, which one's me. So
Come on, we got him.
but I said I'm just gonna hit them.
I'm right behind you.
I fell.
Careful. I got him.
He burned. He burned. Go back.
George.
I'm
Careful.
going back.
I'm building up.
Come on!
Oh my goodness.
Go, move, Ed.
I need.
So I take off my armor.
He's gonna go through.
I put on iron armor, and the thing is, like, I think people don't realize, like, in Manhunt especially, but like just in normal Minecraft too. But in Manhunt, like, you're not. There's certain things that you expect, and there's certain things you don't expect. Like in this case, there's 5 of them, and I'm running away, and I just got through the Nether. There is not I bet you not a single one of them even had the potential thought that I would be anywhere like that. That I would be on the surface near the portal, right? Like nobody's gonna think this. That's the first thing. The second thing is that I have like the most purposefully, I have the most noticeable skin, like in Minecraft, basically. Like lime green, my entire body, my entire arms, my entire face is like the brightest, weirdest color in Minecraft. Like, so it's super noticeable, super bright. You see it all the time. And then I also had netherite on. I had a very noticeable armor. I had a diamond helmet, diamond boots, and I had netherite, which is so noticeable. Like none of them had netherite, none of them had anything like that. So it's obvious, like it's like I basically was standing out like a sore thumb. Like there's nothing that could stand out more. Lime green skin, a netherite armor piece, and you know, and so that's basically that. And then so when I went through the portal with them here, well, anyway, I switched my skin to Antfrost. It's just through layering.
Come on, everyone go through at the same time. Come on.
Yeah. George.
And then I show that it's Antfrost, and then I'm waiting because I'm like, okay, I go through at the same time as them. Again, they're not going to even be looking. Like not a thought's going to pass through their mind that I'm going to be standing amongst them. Like one, I didn't have the skin on, so they knew I had my skin. So even if they did think something was weird, like they're not going to sit there and be analyzing it and be like, oh wait, you know, this is weird. Like they're going to be thinking that I'm going to be long gone.
Wait. Ready?
Go.
Anyway.
Go.
So I go through with them.
Shields up.
I'm waiting. I go, okay, this is long enough. They said shields up, so I put my shields up, but then they didn't have their shields up. They said shields up, and then I guess maybe like it's lag or something, but like they didn't. I had my shield up, and they didn't. And then of course I'm standing next to Antfrost, and I'm like, oh god. Of course, like the one person I'm standing next to is like the person whose skin I have, so I try and back up.
Use the compass.
And luckily Antfrost we kind of everyone kind of spread out. And again, people are saying like, oh, why did they dig down? So basically, the way the compass works is that it just points to me wherever I am, right? So whenever they come through, and originally it's pointing forward, so they start to walk forward, and then it's pointing backwards, and they walk backwards, and then it's pointing forwards, and they walk forwards, right? And they're not thinking, maybe this guy that's standing in the middle that has the same armor and that skin doesn't look anything like Dream, it doesn't have netherite armor like Dream, and doesn't there's nothing any sneaking, so you can't really see the name. Like, they're not thinking, oh, let's analyze this. Let's look at his name and let's see if this is Dream, obviously. So the compass moves around, and when it does that, you're either above or below. And then obviously there's no tower, and I don't have time to tower. So then they went down. And people were pointing out, like, yeah, you can't, like, how would I have dug down and not had the sand? I mean, there's a big lava patch here where there's stone and there's andesite and so on and so forth. I could have gone down there. It is kind of stupid, like, thinking about it. But at the same time, if I had dug down, this would be the smartest thing for them to do. Because if they all dig down in different locations, which they've done before, they all dig down in different locations, like above me, they're going to find me, and then they're going to kill me, obviously. But if one person digs down and then gets blocked off, then I could just kill them one by one, potentially, or run away or whatever.
There's a cave.
Yeah, I see them digging down, and then I think I actually target George. And George got lucky because George fell into a cave. If George hadn't fell into a cave, then he would have died. But
He's this way.
so I'll say this: people have asked me before, like, why I target George usually because George is the easiest, best player. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, George is actually really good. Like, he's very good at the game. He's very fast. He's pretty good at, like, chasing, and he's very, like, I think he's the second best at, like, 1.16 PvP. Surprisingly, I think it goes Sapnap and then him at 1.6 in PvP. But by catching him off guard or targeting him, he's the easiest good player to take out. Like, almost, even though he's better, I think, in terms of 1.16 PvP than, like, some of the other hunters, like, if I target him, I don't know, I think it is kind of, he does get kind of flustered or whatever. So he's like the easiest, I don't even know how to describe it. He's like the easiest, the easiest good hunter or whatever. I wouldn't say he's the easiest to kill, but he's the easiest to kill that's good at 1.6 in PvP. He's so.
What?
And then Ampharos just gets, like, blown to smithereens. And then it's just kind of, it's the same. It's just kind of being chased. I missed a couple shots here somehow.
Go.
Face him, George.
Careful, George. Boom.
I got him one.
He's
He's
good
I
on.
think I got his shield.
Put my good armor back on.
Terrible.
Oh, I got hit.
And this is pretty much just running.
Give me sense
He's
of
low. He's
fear
low. He's
enough.
gotta be low.
See, we
He's
see him, we see
glowing
him.
though. He's glowing though. We can see him.
He's
Yeah, get him in.
just run. Sam, run.
So every hunter at some point learns that you should never say that you're low. And George is very, like, how do you call it? Like, emotive or something, where he's like, if he's low, he's like, ah, like he's like screaming at the top of his lungs. But Sapnap, I mean, awesome dude, just said he's low. So you'll hear, like, but all the hunters learn eventually, like, you shouldn't do this. But it's such something that you naturally do in Minecraft. I'm low if you're low. So it just comes, like, naturally, but they learn eventually. They learn that they shouldn't do it.
Get him in. I'm close. Can someone boost
I
him?
have an idea.
Oh, he turned around.
Back up.
I don't have a shield.
Just rotate.
Sam, no.
Oh, I'm low.
So I wasn't going to go after him. Then he goes, I'm low.
Wait.
And so I just abandoned bat and go after Awesome.
Sam, run! Run! Sam!
No! Pick up his stuff, Ant.
Get him!
I got it.
But anyway,
Run!
No! Pick up his stuff, Ant.
Get him!
Okay.
anyway, it's just running.
I got it.
I don't think anything interesting happens for a while. It's just running, trying to find the stronghold. People were talking about every time I would throw an eye, like, they would go for the eye, and they wouldn't focus on like attacking me. Well, not in that case, but like in other cases where they were close enough to get the eye. And like the thing is, I think they probably should have a strategy for that where somebody goes after me and then everyone else goes for the eye or something. But two things. One, if they're going for the eye, then everyone's kind of like together, and so obviously they'll be hitting each other too if they're trying to hit me. And then secondly, if they get the eye, like if I don't have enough eyes to go to the end, then I basically lose because I'm gonna have to go back to the Nether. I'm gonna have to get more blaze rods. I'm gonna have to get more pearls, et cetera, et cetera. So if they can steal enough of my eyes, then they win. But if they try and go after me and then I get the eye and they focus on hitting me instead of getting the eye, they have a small, there's 5 of them and there's 1 of me. They have a bigger chance of getting the eye than they do of killing me if they try and kill me in that moment when I'm going for the eye. That's why I think that it's a fairly logical thing for them to go for the eye instead of trying to kill me, because they're already trying to kill me. So they have a higher chance of getting the eye than they do of killing me in that moment. But
I would prefer if it's closer too. Yeah, like how is it my choice? I never. When did I say it was your choice? What?
nothing really interesting happens. My chest plate breaks. Oh, there's a horse. I forgot. Awesome dude got a horse. This was completely cut out of the video, but I just kill his horse.
Come on. Yes.
Awesome dude's like exasperation.
This is one's ours.
Get it. No.
Who got it?
Whoa!
And my chest plate broke. I just went down in the water in order to craft one and blocked myself in. And then, oh yeah, Sapnap fell in the hole. And then also, like, he keeps getting like.
Stop! Get out! Stop! Not playing water!
He blocks me off, but he keeps. So after, like, it's funny, after the manhunt, like, Sapnap was like yelling at him. He's like, "Why the hell were you doing that?" And so Sapnap was like Sapnap could have just been like fighting with me. He would have lost because I had the better stuff. But he could have just been fighting with me. But Ampharos kept placing the water, and then like I would start swimming up with Sapnap, and so Ampharos would like block it off. And so then Sapnap would like be dropped down. And so Sapnap like instead was focusing on getting out instead of focusing on like fighting me, obviously. And so he's like yelling, he's getting pissed. He's like, "Stop not placing the water." It's so funny.
Place water! Stop! Get out! Stop not placing water! You get out!
So funny. And George goes, "What's happening?" Of course, George does that.
Come on. Oh, I see it. He's over there. Where?
So here I realized I found the eye room, but I realized I didn't have any food and I didn't have a water bucket. And like, there's no way I'm gonna go to the end without a water bucket. Like, I'm just dead if I go to the end without a water bucket.
Oh my goodness. I fell into
So
water, George,
I decided I'm just gonna place all of them but one, so I can just run in and place the last one.
I didn't see it.
And I'm just gonna mine up here so I know exactly where I'm going down, where the portal room is. And so I go up and I get water and I get food. I go to the plains biome. I get some food. And then I get some water. And then I go back down. And then here people are being so dumb about this part. Like, they're like, "Oh, how'd he run by them? How'd they not stop him?" Like, even if they're all standing there attacking me, like, I guarantee we could go right now and have them all 5 stand there. I have to place one thing. Like, I'm getting in no matter what. No matter what happens here, I'm getting in. Like, literally, no matter what happens here, I can just run in and place one eye. Like, I can just go by them no matter what. Like, obviously, they're all like, I think Sapnap's crafting, Awesome's in a furnace. It looks like Ant's in a chest. To my left, like, the chest is open. You can tell the chest is open. So it looks like, I think Ant's in a chest, Sapnap's in a crafting table, Awesome's in a furnace. Like, there's furnaces here. He's smelting sand. And then Bad's, like, not looking this direction. Like, the only person who might see me is George. And we already know how incompetent George is. And I just run in. I mean, it's like, they had no time. Like, how long is this? That's like how long is it? I want to say. From, like, this is, like, the closest point they could have possibly seen me. 2:01:01, I mean, 2, 3, 4, 2 seconds. I mean, it's 2 seconds. It's only 2 seconds, and they all were doing things. So there's no way they would have, there's no way they would have seen me.
What?
But of course George just reacts. I mean, I just ran by though. That's very standard. I felt pretty good here. I'm pretty sure I hit all of these perfectly, even the far ones, which is pretty good. So I hit that one. I hit that one, and then you can tell I hit this one because, boom, like the light goes away.
Oh, he's shooting them.
I'm grabbing all the arrows.
I had perfect aim there. It was great. I'm just killing the dragon.
Oh my goodness.
Where is he?
Oh me. Careful. Be careful.
Ah! Oh no, George!
I take George's water here. I'm pretty sure.
About to go ham.
It's up here, George.
Yeah, I take George's water.
Wait, someone stole my water. No, he's getting away. He's getting away. He blocked it off. He blocked it off, George. He blocked it off, George.
Jump down.
I took George's water.
I got him once. I got him once. He's low, Sadnap. He's got to be low, Sadnap.
This is not.
I don't have any arrows or anything.
Right here, right here.
No, no, he got under.
I just get yeeted up in the air right away.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I've got a bunch here.
Do you have any extra
Take him,
food?
take
I
him.
like.
Wait, I didn't.
What?
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Oh
I have water.
no! No! Oh my god!
I don't know what that shot was. Hit a couple.
Everyone's dying and the Endermen are just aggroing.
Got a really good hit there. That was really well played. I see his stuff here. I'm like, oh god, he just tossed his stuff there. I can burn it. And then I'm like, oh no, I can't. I'm low and there's an Enderman on me.
I need food. I need food. I have no food.
I don't have any food. I don't have any food. Bad.
He's
Sadnap.
Oh my gosh!
I
know. I just
hiding.
Does anyone have any
I'm right
food?
behind you.
Ant got a good hit there. Oh, if he had hit me there. I don't think I was in reach though. I might have been though.
Oh wait, Ant! No, I'm so low. I can't.
I lost my water though.
I got his water. I got his water.
Like Ant blocked my water off there.
I'm so low.
And that'd be detrimental because I couldn't do as much because I had no water.
I don't know.
It's like the dragon goes down. I don't have any water. It's like I'm being very. What happened here is I just get as many hits as I can and then I just run. Because if I get hit by the dragon, it'll like yeet me up. And so I just get out of there because I have no water and no pearls. And then now I have a pearl, so I decided, okay, I'm gonna go back.
I got him.
And then I realized, okay, they're all here. I can't go back.
Just stay on him. Whoa, wait, what was that?
Oh,
Kill Enderman.
Yeah, so I had no water, so I was relying on my pearl here.
Oh, whoa! What the hell was that?
no!
The dragon knocked them, but not me.
I'm going back. Mine.
The next time I go into the dragon, it's like so fortunate.
Should I go?
It's really funny, actually.
Get him.
Where is he?
I don't know how I didn't get yeeted here. So I'm wondering, like, did my netherite pants here? Does netherite pants affect the potential for the dragon knocking you back? Because I don't know if it does, and that if it does, then that could potentially have like saved me here. Because I get hit a couple times by the dragon, and I don't take much knockback, and I have and I know netherite pants like affects your knockback. So.
No! Oh, I landed.
Oh my goodness! I almost died.
Crack.
Oh my god, my helmet's gone.
It's up above. It's up above. It's up above.
I got. Careful.
He's on a fish, you guys.
Helmet. I need the helmet.
Here,
Look how close that is. Look how close that got. Like that could have been. Imagine I fish his helmet here. Like watch this. Look, I can't. Ah, it's so annoying. This was so close. Like I hear him saying he needs a helmet, and like, oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna throw a helmet down again. So I prematurely throw, and look how close that got. If I had hit that helmet, I would have hooked that helmet, and I would have stolen another one of Sapnap's items. That would have been so awesome. That was so close. And that was just me predicting it. Like I just.
I need the helmet. I need the helmet. I need the helmet.
here, take it.
He's on a fish.
That was so close.
Guys. I'm on 5 pods.
Are you doing?
No!
Here,
He
George,
jumped
George,
down.
George.
Oh!
Where'd he go?
Grab some for me.
Give me arrows. Give me.
No, I mean,
George.
shooting at you. Shoot. Go get your stuff.
Grab bad stuff. Grab bad stuff.
The dragon goes down. I pearl over. I go into the dragon fire for some reason.
He jumped down. He's in the middle.
Well, look how fortunate this is.
The fire breath's on the way.
I know.
Oh my
How
god.
do I get in?
Go around to the other side. I'm coming in.
So as soon as Bad gets in, the dragon turns around and like he yeets him up in the air. Like how lucky is
How do I
this?
get in?
Go around to
it's like Bad finally gets around the other side. He's like, all right, I'm just gonna go on the other side. People were saying like, why are they not just going under the dragon? Like as soon as Bad goes to go under the dragon like yeets him up in the air and then turns, and then now he's the other way. And then Awesome gets in. And then he gets yeeted by the dragon too. Like he goes so high. Like he's like a speck on the screen. Like that is awesome, dude. Like that right there is awesome, dude. Like you can't even tell. He's just like a little speck somehow in the middle of the sky. Like how is that awesome, dude? Somehow that is, but I don't know. And then the dragon flies off and I run.
I landed.
Like I don't think I have a pearl at this point or water. I think like if I had gotten yeeted there, I would be dead.
I'm coming down.
I mean, most likely.
Boost me. No.
Bad gets a really good crit there.
George, shooting.
I got George's stuff.
And obviously I'm here and I just realized like, okay, they've had a lot of trouble getting down. The dragon's low enough that I can probably kill it in one thing. I'm just gonna jump.
He's running. I can't catch him.
I go around. Awesome gets yeeted.
The dragon's wrecking me.
Bad comes over. I hit him a couple times. He gets yeeted.
Watch out!
Awesome dude gets yeeted.
Awesome, dude, awesome.
Ant's there. Ant get yeeted. The dragon turns again. Like look at that. Look how fortunate that is.
Watch out! Back
Like I had a really good dragon luck.
out!
Like it turns right now just in time to yeet Amphros away and stop Sapnaps from being able to do anything. And then like Awesome dude's falling right there. I think that's Sam. And Sapnap is like screaming Awesome dude because he wants what's it called? He needs the crystals from Awesome dude. So that's why he's focused on that.
Oh, okay, I'll do it. I'll get it.
George, help me.
I got it. I'm doing it.
And then obviously the ending here.
Oh! Go on.
I mean, you can see I didn't kill the dragon. So at this point, the dragon, when the health bar disappears, like the dragon's just gone. Like there's no dragon. It's because he had placed all four of the crystals. The thing is,
What is this? What?
and if you watch the extra scenes, obviously that's not how it works in regular Minecraft, and I was pretty pissed about that because in regular Minecraft you can't place the crystals until the dragon's dead. And so I still don't really know exactly. I'm guessing it's some kind of glitch either with the jar, I think, like we said in the extra scenes, or Minecraft. I mean, I don't know. I would be doubtful of it being Minecraft, but could be.